recording. Oopsie. Very difficult question to answer. Why are we in Afghanistan? Well, in the aftermath of 9/11, it was the place to go. The government of the day, setting aside that it was a bunch of religious fanatics, they gave aid and comfort to Al-Qaeda. They allowed them a hiding place, a base of operations. And when asked to turn them over, they refused. What other choice was there? If you want to shut them down, you have to go in and root them out. And in this case, you had to root out the Taliban. Unfortunately, the U.S. screwed the pooch. They decided later they're going into Afghanistan, going into Iraq, even though there was no real reason to. And yes, some of you right-wing pissants can, well, Saddam was a bad man, blah, blah. You know how many bad men are in power? Worse than Saddam, and the U.S. didn't go after them? Shut the fuck up. Sorry. Don't want to digress. So, Afghanistan was put on the back burner. All the attention's on Iraq, all the troops are going to Iraq, all the funding's going to Iraq. Think of the billions and billions of dollars that the U.S. has pissed away in Iraq and they don't know where it went. They could have used a tenth of that in Afghanistan, and that would have brought them out of the Stone Age. But they didn't, because Iraq is more important, because George E. Bushy had a hard-on to get Saddam Hussein. Can we win in Iraq? No, sorry. I need more coffee. Can we win in Afghanistan? No. Not the way things are. There has to be a real commitment. The men, the money, the material, all has to be there. And the U.S. can't afford to do it now. They're bogged down in Iraq. They don't have the forces to send to Afghanistan without pulling them out of Iraq or other places where they may or may not be needed. They don't really have the money to do that anymore. So it was just kind of dumped to NATO and Canada. And I am going to say NATO because we are a part of NATO, even though Canada is running its own area around Kandahar when the Americans aren't bombing our troops while they're training. Ooh, sorry, that's bad to bring up. We just don't have the men, the equipment to do it. There has to be a concerted effort made. There has to be the attention given. We could have done it. The U.S., NATO, we could have fixed up Afghanistan by now if they hadn't been thrown on the back burner. So, should we be in Afghanistan still? If the proper attention is not going to be given, no. Sorry, it's a lost cause. Pakistan should have been smacked in line a long time ago because Taliban people are hiding across the border in Pakistan and the Pakistanis were giving them comfort. But oh no, the U.S. goes into Iraq. Anyways, should we be there? Yeah, I believe we should. Should we stay there? Not unless things change. Sorry for being so long-winded. Have a good day.